Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in today's film we're driving through Paphos and Chloraka. So first of all, let's have the map up, and that covers the whole area. And we drive first of all down the B7 till we get to Oldtown. Then we're cutting through Oldtown and heading back up towards Chloraka on the Chloraka Road. And then we drive through the heart of Chloraka before dropping down past Duck Pond Market and stopping at St George's Beach. So it's a nice blue sky, hot day today, and that's pretty much the picture for the foreseeable future. Which is a bit of a bummer if you want the reservoirs to fill up a bit, but for the rest of us, we'll just bask in the glorious sun. And remember, if you like our content, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel, as it really does help YouTube promote us. And if you want to help us financially, then go to our paphoslife.com/coffee page, and you can either send us coffee or click on one of the affiliate links. So here we're going past, that's the Garden of Eden supermarket on the right there, which is very nice, especially if you're after fresh vegetables. Pop in there, you'll be amazed at what they have on offer. And see, we got Bionic on the left coming up. We'll make sure I get in the right lane there, or the left-hand lane rather. Still catches me out occasionally. 2020 print services, I've used them in the past and recommend them. They're very good. Fair bit of traffic around, which is always a pain for when I'm doing these films, mainly because I have to edit it all out. Otherwise it's hideously boring to watch. And on the right here you got Kolios Butchers, and there's a decent bookshop on the left we just passed as well. And presumably there's going to be a tarted up car park on the right there. As at the moment it's just an old bit of rough ground. And next thing will be Papantonio's supermarket on the right. And we could have gone right at this roundabout to get into the old town, but I wanted to show you the Markadeo Theatre. Also wanted to see if Pumpkin House was open. So no, normally isn't, because she's down at the harbour these days most of the time. But you never know, so it's always worth checking. So if you continue down this road, you'll get to Kennedy Square, from where you can go direct to the seafront, or head towards Yoskipu. But we're going to be turning just before that. Probably one of the reasons I turned here also was to avoid the traffic. Sometimes my routes fluctuate depending on how the traffic is. So you got Markadeo Theatre on the right here, you can see it. There's the new central bus station on the right. And on the left here, this yellow building, we're just going past, that's Pumpkin House. Though, as I said, you'll find Evie these days down at the harbour. In the artisan market there, I should add. And very nice it is too. Right, we're now into the heart of Old Town. You might say it doesn't look that old, that's because it's been renovated. And this road will bring us out onto the main road that runs through Old Town, which is one way. And with a bit of luck I was able to come out without having to stop there. On our left here, you can just about see it. That's a lovely mural called Aphrodite's Children. And there's another mural straight ahead of us. I think that one's called Reform. And now, when the road splits, we're taking the right-hand split. If we'd gone left, we'd ended up back on the way down to the seafront. On the left of us now is the old Turkish baths, and the right of us is Old Town. There's some nice restaurants just up here, and there's lots of viewing areas of Paphos as well. Bus stops are here as well, which if you're getting a bus from the harbour or between the King's Road now, I'm not sure which one will take you here, but this is where it'll drop you off. And you've got Old Town Market directly to the right of the shot now, which is why the buses come here. And the market's still to the right. They have put plans for a new cover to be constructed there, which will please a lot of people. It's very early days yet, but I saw the mayor announced the plans, putting stuff out to tender recently. We've just been past Mutilos Mosque on the left, and this is the main Old Town, well, one of the main Old Town car parks on the right here. And if you remember, I've talked about the cementography trail for Old Town in the past. That's the final one of it there. It's a very odd mural indeed, if you look at it. Even if you know the full story of what it's based on, it doesn't make that much sense. Right, and in previous films, if I've come up here, I will have invariably turned right to go up to Lidl. But today I'm staying on the straight and narrow because I want to go to Chloraka. Or Chloraka. That's the next one I've got to try and work out how to pronounce properly. Probably I've picked up so many bad habits. Because Cypriots are very polite, they don't tend to tell you, unless you're really far off the mark. As long as they understand what you're saying, then they're happy. A new car park there on the right, which is a bit of a shame because it used to be a handy shortcut for me. So it mustn't grumble. And the green park is on the left, which is why I liked having the shortcut on the right. They're making it harder and harder for me to get to and from the green point, basically, because they put a block on the turning up here so that I can't come from the direction of Trimmerfauser and turn right just down here. See those little blocks? Someone's done it there, but for us mere mortals, you have to go round and take a different turning now. And if you turn right there, you'll be getting on the road to Trimmerfauser. They're doing a lot of roadworks up there at the moment. Diversions in place, etc. Now if you stay on that road, you'll end up in Tala, but we're going to turn left and go through the centre of Chloraka. Actually, you won't end up in Tala. What am I talking about? You'll get to Kisoniga and Lempa and Kisoniga, and then you'll be back on the main coast road. Sorry, it was a previous one where I was talking about all the roadworks they were doing. That one will take you to Tala. If I was professional, I'd edit all that out, but you can see me warts and all. So now we're driving through Chloraka, or Chloraka probably. And soon we'll be coming to a place called Pitagiga, which do nice takeaway food, mainly kebabs, etc. They used to be on the Chloraka Road, but they moved down. I think there's a stadium or something below us to our left here. Might be a school playground. But yes, it's compare how busy roads can be in the UK to what they're like in Cyprus. And you're having one of the main reasons why I was quite happy to move here. It's just so nice being able to drive down roads and breathe without being in a constant traffic jam. Okay, we had some cars in the centre of Paphos, but once you get outside of the main drag, so to speak, it gets a lot quieter. Now when we get to Pitagigas, we'll be turning left. So here we go. And this will lead us to the road that takes you through Duck Pond Market. And Duck Pond Market is, from various descriptions, is like a glorified car boot sale stroke outdoor market. i.e. it's got a mixture of vendors. I believe on Wednesday it's mainly indoors, but on Sunday it's a lot bigger and probably more car booty, I would say. And that's the day that most people go. So we turn right here, and then it will be the next left to take us past the duck pond market. And there is no duck pond there. I've never seen one. I've even looked on Google Maps. So presumably at some point in the distant past there was a duck pond. I feel ever so slightly cheated that there isn't one available. But that's where it is, on the right, with a nice big car park. And we're now approaching the main coast road. And if we stay on this road, we'll end up in Coral Bay. But we're not going there today, because I wanted to fly the drone at St. George's Beach. So that's where we're headed. Now there are various ways of getting to St. George's Beach from here. They all involve the left turn off this road though. That petrol station we're just going past is a very good one on the left. I mean, St. George's Beach is signposted that one, but you don't need to get used to that one. I think that one goes to Dimmer Beach as well. Excuse my creaky joints. And as well as St. George's Beach, you've obviously got St. George's Beach Hotel and St. George's Chapel, which is a very popular and pretty venue and church. And we're turning left just before the traffic light so that we don't get involved in them. And this will bring us out on the other side of the chapel. There's the chapel in front of us. And there's St. George's Beach Hotel on the right. I'm going down here first, just so you can see the top of one of the weird monuments they got. I mean, there is another monument which isn't weird, but that one certainly is. It looks a bit like a bird's nest on a long stick. But that's at the coast. So having seen that, we'll take you to the beach itself. Well, close to the beach, you couldn't go onto the beach. There's the chapel again on the right. I was puzzled as to what all the flags were there, why they'd had them all, but I could only conclude, well, the most logical reason is that they're all the languages that they speak in the hotel. Does that make sense to you? Seems reasonable. I hadn't thought about why they'd have so many flags up there, but I figured it would be a good indicator. I wonder if anyone would notice if you swap one of them with something really obscure. Right, this is the Chloraka coast path. You can go all the way to Paphos harbour by walking down on that. But we're just going to be driving down to the side of St George's Beach, where there's a little cafe. So we're arriving at St George's Beach, and there's the cafe, and if you look in the distance you can also see that statue again, the monument. So all that remains to say is thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next film. Cheers.